Hey guys, so this is a video that we never thought we'd have to make. Definitely don't want to be up here making this announcement, but it's necessary because there's a lot of confusion going on right now. As many of you may have heard already, Mike Navor, the Navy whistleblower, as you know him, it turns out that he's a pedophile, convicted pedophile from something that happened 20 years ago, but nevertheless, it turns out that it's true. And we confronted him about it. He lied to us originally, then privately he admitted it, and now he's back to lying about it again. So,
And we saw the proof that it's true with our own eyes. So this isn't just hearsay or rumors. We actually saw the proof. So just
right,
to put that out there.
exactly. So he lied to us, and
But we did not know when we had him on. So to dispel any of that BS going around, it's no, we did not. We would have never had him on in the first place had we known. So
absolutely, we found out along with everyone else when Corey Good made his post. We found out just along with everyone else. So that's when we confronted him, and his response told us everything we needed to know. So we no longer trust this man, which means we can no longer trust the source of the information that was shared on our past interviews with him. Whether or not any of that was truthful or not, that's up for you guys to decide. And this is a practice in our discernment. And it's also a lesson, a lot of people looked up to this man and idolizing him. And this is just another example of why we have to practice non-attachment to these public figures and stop putting people on pedestals and stop idolizing these figures, because we never know what the truth is and what's going on behind the scenes. We did vet this man. Um, as far as we could tell, his military credentials were legit, and we did not run a background check. We have never ran a background check on any of our guests because it actually costs a lot of money to do that. So the person who ran this background check paid to do this. So people who are saying that we don't vet, we do vet, but we're looking for military credentials, not we're not running background checks, unfortunately, because we can't afford to do that with every guest. So just to dispel that, um, this has been a tough few days on us dealing with this news. It's been, made us sick to our stomach. It's, it's not something that we actually want to be dealing with, but it's something that we have to address.
mhm.
So we're making this video just to let everyone know what's going on. Um, it turns out that all the rumors are true. What he did, what he was accused of, and we do not support pedophiles. Obviously, if you watch this channel, we're always trying to expose that and heal from that, because uh, it's wrong on so many levels, and you know
Yeah. But the bottom line is we had no idea. We would have never had him on in the first place. Anyone trying to somehow like guilt by association us into being in league with him, knowing he was a pet, that's not true. And you're just making an assumption. And that's not okay because, you can't just go around throwing people under the bus just because they had somebody on their show that turns out to be not a great person, you know.
right. As soon as we found out and actually verified it, because we never know, you never know what to believe, you never know what's true online. So we went directly to the source,
Right.
and as soon as we determined that yes, this actually happened, this is not a rumor, we removed the videos immediately.
Right.
So, and a lot of people are angry at us for taking the videos down, but you might not know the full details, and if that information was true or not, we cannot, in our own integrity, keep those videos up and support the man who shared that information. So, do you want to say something else?
So yeah, just let this be a really good lesson in discernment for us and for everyone. And not to give your power away and put people on pedestals, like you said.
Right.
Just, don't see it as a negative, see it as a positive, see it as a lesson, and you know, for not giving your power away. Take information like it's interesting, but don't ever give your power away to it, and don't ever put the person saying information or not knowing a person personally. You never know. You just never know 100%
Well,
who they actually are.
right.
So
And when you first meet somebody, you only know the version of them that they show you, that they show up
mhm.
as. And that's all you have to go by sometimes. We don't know anytime we interview somebody, we don't always know their whole life story. And that's the case with anybody for in life, whoever you meet, That's why it's always good to, do your due diligence. In this case, we just had no way of knowing. But I always say, we have to have the humility to self-correct. Correct.
And yeah, and moving forward, we're gonna definitely do a much more thorough job of vetting in terms of making sure this doesn't happen again, to make sure there is no at least criminal background to a whistleblower that we have on the show, or make sure that they are who they say they are, they're in integrity. It's to the best of our ability. Obviously, there's only so much you can do, obviously, but
Right.
yeah,
Exactly. To the best of our ability. And like Aaron said, let this be a lesson for all of us. And we're going to keep moving forward. We're not going to let this stop us because we know that this stuff is real and these programs exist and a lot of this information is true. And we're going to continue to fight for the truth as long as we can. And we can't do without your support. So we really appreciate and love all you guys. Thank you so much for everything. As much heat as we get, there's even more beautiful comments that keep us going. So thank you for that. And we love you guys. And until next time, have a great
love you
day.
guys.